Varmints destroyed me Birdfeeder. Aye. All the products mentioned in this video are not sponsored, and we paid for these products with our own money. This episode is brought to you by Calvary Sunrise Oshkosh, teaching the word verse by verse to equip the saints to be ambassadors of Christ. Like I said before, the bird feeder that we had got destroyed by a varmint, aka a squirrel. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this bird feeder with a Mr. Justin version of a bird feeder. Special mention goes to the seed sock. We haven't had any type of varmints cause any troubles with the seed sock, and plus it's very economical. Now the hard part we're going to start off with is picking a base. Okay, I've narrowed it down to 3 possibilities. We've got this one. We can make that into like a smaller type of a bird feeder. And then we have 2 of these bad boys right here. You know what I'm thinking of? Mega feeder! And if I go big, guess who's going to be the person that's going to be always filling that bird feeder up? Oh yeah, that'll be me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look around the shop to see what type of scrap wood I can find for this project. The price of wood and lumber have gone up so bad, it's hard to do any type of projects. I also have some spare 1x2s I can use to frame around the bird feeder. Let's see, how big do we want it? How do we want to do this? Do we want to use this one or this one? I know that one of these 2 pieces may be the roof. Or we can take the smaller board and mock it up like this, and that would be lighter. Safety glasses on. Let's get to work. All right, we're gonna do the smaller one then. What are we gonna do here? We have a little bit of a lip right here that's not making things even. So I'm going to trim some of that off. We're going to measure this out and we'll start cutting. So what I want to do with this base is I want to create a bit of a lip so I can have some space where the seeds can lie. And it's time for our trusted friend, Gorilla Glue. Not sponsored, by the way. And we're going to use our nail gun. Oh, man, I just missed out on a great video opportunity. We had a chickadee fly into the shop. Just when I was trying to get everything all set up for the air compressor. Oh man, you guys would have loved that. Sure, just when I tried to point my camera towards the bird, he flew right out. Just listen to them sing. That's why I love working out here. Just hearing these birds reminds me of Psalm 104:12. By them the birds of the heavens have their home. They sing among the branches. I'm not very satisfied on how sturdy it is with just the nails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my my Craig kit and a piloting drill bit, and I'm going to screw this base together. I got the base done. Put some extra screws in it. Might be overkill, but it's sturdy. For connecting the ends, I use the 2.5-inch length Craig screw. And then for the inside, I used a 1.25-inch length Craig screw. Okay, so when I was doing the middle screws, the larger screws were just catching. So I had to go to the smaller 1.5-inch length screws. All right, we found some extra boards. So I'm going to cut this in half and start making the side walls. I'm going to try cutting these boards at a 20-degree angle. It took me a couple tries. I think I've got it. That's why I make my pieces extra long. So if I make a mistake, I don't have to worry about it. Let's get these two pieces attached. Okay, I aligned everything up. Made sure that it was square. And I want to make sure that the screws I'm going to put in are not going to interfere with the center screw here. I marked off where the edge is going to be. And I'm going to use my Craig screws and screw these walls in. I screwed up a little bit. I did it backwards. I don't think that's going to matter because this will be on the inside. Take two. And because I'm a bit OCD, I'm going to fill in my mistakes. And you might be asking yourself, Mr. Justin, what are you going to use to fill in your mistakes? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're going to use Gorilla Glue and Man Glitter. Good enough for me. Let's get this part up. may have noticed that I made an extra mistake. I made 3 holes instead of 4. So I went back and I drilled a 4th hole, and I wanted to make this a little bit more stable, so 4 holes it is. And in case you're wondering, I was using 1 1/4 inch Craig screws. The next day. It's a brand new day, and I'm trying to figure out how to work out the roof. Unfortunately, the table saw I have, even though it has the ability to tilt, I just can't get it to tilt. So we're going to focus on other parts of the project, and we'll deal with the roof when we get there. I'm going to make sure that this is a little bit more stable, and then we'll get the walls on the other side done. What I've decided to use for the side walls would be tongue and groove pine. This phase of the project is finished, and I think it's looking great. And I know I'm a little off by that much, Get it off right here. And I feel pretty good on the other side. She's nice and sturdy. But nothing a little sanding can't cure. And we're in the home stretch. I've got an idea on the next phase, and I think it's going to work out. I got some suet cages. This would be the suet cage that I bought. So I wanted to have a top feeding type of suet cage. And we've got a nice 36-inch chain that's going to hook up to the bird feeder, and we're going to hang that up. Yo, God's word, life, word from the Father. Yo. Well, I made a decision. I decided to take my hardware and spray paint them black. My shop cred is off the chain. Okay, we've got the suet cages on real nice. They're very strong and sturdy on both sides. And now I'm going to go to the part that I've been thinking about a lot, and that's the roof. I've got another piece of tongue and groove. I think it's going to work. And I'm going to use that 1x6 piece. I think this is going to work out well. My original plan was not working. Aesthetically, I don't think the 4x6 is going to look good. When I look at my mock-up, the hinge isn't going to fit very well. So, I'm on to plan B. So plan B is to have another tongue and groove board. And this time, I ripped the tongue off of it, and I have a different hinge. I think this will work out. So let's put the cap on this bird feeder. We're looking good here, folks. We're almost done. We've got the door hinges put on. Screws went in really nice. And it opens. Open, close. You okay? He's okay. You sure? Yes, I'm okay. Butter. What we're going to do next is to figure out how to put the chain on.
Close the door, there's a draft.
We're just about finished. We're just going to put some Thompson's water seal on it, wait 24 hours, then we'll fill up with bird seed and hang her up.
24 hours later.
Okay, it's been 24 hours and she's nice and dry. Let's fill her up. All right, we have it up. We've got the suet in, one on each side. All we need to do now is to fill up with bird seed. I have a 4-cup container, and the question is, how many 4-cup containers are going to fit in the bird feeder? What's your guess, Jen? How many 4-cup containers can fit in that bird feeder?
3 to 4.
4 is your final answer, or is 3 your final answer?
4.
4, okay. Four cups. Here's our second cup. 8 cups. Here's our third cup. Another 4 cups. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Whoa. Eight is the winner. If you guessed 8 4-cup containers, which would be 32 cups, you win. My admiration and respect. So, Miss Jen, it's 8 of these 4-cup containers, which would be 32 cups. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Well, the birds better not complain that they're hungry.
Definitely.
That's all the time we have for today. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.